How you doing? It's Sean and Brian again, 2A Guys in Gear, and we're at the range with the little concealed carry pistol. It's a Boberg XR9S, and the S stands for short, and of course the 9's for 9mm. It's a real tiny concealed carry gun. I don't know if you can get a close up of that, but you can see the trigger. It's almost like a Bullpup design. It's got a 3-dot sights on it, which are real nice. It 7-round magazine. See if you can. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. The trigger or the slide lock is pretty much flush. Safety. I mean not safety. Sorry, mag release on this side. Now, the mag, you load backwards. It holds 7 rounds. See if I can get Brian to zoom in here. And there's no, I don't know if you can see that, but there's no follower. They left the follower out so they could add in an additional round. But yeah, they slide in backwards. If I can get my hands to work. It is 22 degrees outside. And the way this works is it pulls, when the slide goes back, it pulls the round out of the magazine and then pushes it into the chamber. Also, the hammer is exposed. You can see the hammer, how the hammer falls or comes back. It's almost like it's talking to you. Shoot me! Even the pistol's cold out here. All right, let me load it up and shoot a couple rounds through it. If I can heat it up some. You can see it pulled the round back out of the mag and then drops it in the chamber. Alright, should be it. The recoil is not real bad on it. It's pretty manageable. I think it's a little bit less than my P64, which is kind of snappy, but this doesn't feel as snappy. It doesn't have that bite on the back of your hand. So, and it's actually pretty comfortable how small it is. I don't know if you can get that, but I mean it fits into my hand, and I have small hands, so it's pretty small. But it's really comfortable to hold. And the sights are real nice, three dot sights. To lock the slide back, flip the lever around, which is kind of weird. To release the slide, you have to pull the trigger. Well, you don't have to, but you could. It's easier to pull the trigger. But the way you're supposed to do it is pull the trigger. But then you do have to rack it again to get it to load in the chamber. Let's see if I can put it. All right. Yep, I thought that was the last one. Yeah, it's a nice little pistol. I really like it. If it wasn't so cold out. That comes in, I think they offer this in a long for longer barrel, and they also offer it in a 45, I believe. Imagine the 45 would be pretty snappy, especially if it's this small. But yeah, let me load up these other 2 mags and we'll get back to shooting again. Alright, just got done loading up 2 more mags. Put some more mags through it. About this pistol, from my understanding, they're extremely hard to find. They're extremely expensive. Base model, I believe, is a little over $1,000, and they go as high as $1,500. I don't know, to me that's quite a bit expensive, but I mean, if it does the job, then it's worth every penny. And another thing, from my understanding, it's real finicky on ammo, but for some reason today we're using 115 grain Winchester Walmart white box, and it's been running real well. This last one. Yeah. Alright, well, this is the Boberg XR9S. It was a pleasure to shoot and not real snappy. Alright, if you like us, please subscribe.